So it's time we have that conversation about AI. All right. Now, we're going to take a look at the top AI coins by volume according to CoinMarketCap. I sorted them by volume because this is how you know where the money is flowing. And another point I want to express to you is not all AI coins are equal. There are some projects that will incorporate AI, and then there are other projects that have AI as the core focus. And you can see that when you sort these by volume. ICP, Injective, Render, Graph. They have billion-dollar volumes because of their focus on artificial intelligence. There's a lot going on in the space right now, all over the board, really. But like Vivek said, we have to pull back from crypto to really see what's about to happen to crypto. So I serve as a member on the policy council for my kids' Head Start program. And this past week, we had to vote on a new software that will be implemented in schools starting next year that is an AI teacher's assistant. Now, in that moment, that's when it all hit me. This AI stuff is now on our doorstep. And like I said in the community tab this morning, I would expect you all to start getting letters in the mail from your school. If it doesn't happen this school year, wait until the summertime, right? So with that, guys, I felt that it was definitely time to put an AI list together because I ran a poll yesterday asking you guys which AI tools were you most familiar with. And the majority of you said that you knew about ChatGPT, which is okay. That's fine. That's definitely an introduction into the AI sphere, but it's still concerning. When I tell you that all of the AI, all of the content creation tools that I use have released AI tools this year. All of them. Okay. Adobe, Canva, Filmora. They all have AI tools now. And I really didn't register it because I just felt that it was preliminary thing. These were all beta trials. So they were going to pop up for a few months and maybe disappear. See, the thing is, they haven't gone anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. And then you now have companies like Target getting involved with artificial intelligence. We also have Microsoft getting involved with artificial intelligence, MasterCard. And let's not forget about the executive order that we got on October 30th from our dear president on the responsible development of artificial intelligence here in the United States. So again, this is on our doorstep, guys, and I needed a real world confirmation on it, okay? Because there's a lot of trends, there's a lot of fads that pop up in this space. There's a lot of narratives, and you got to be sharp. And speaking of trends, this is how we're gonna break this down, okay? I'm gonna share with you the top trends for AI, what they mean, what they kind of get at, right? And then I'm also gonna share with you the top AI picks that I have chosen based on the research I've done for almost half a decade, because these AI projects, the ones that are making the best use of it, they've been around for a number of years, and we've talked about them before. So let's start with the top trends, guys. We got natural language processing, automation and robotics, data analytics, decision-making, governance, content creation, and personalized experiences, healthcare, which I think also falls into education. You'll see why in a second. But natural language processing, that's your ChatGPT, your Bard, and Claude AI. So Bard and Claude, those are two other language models that you can start exploring. And when it comes to automation and robotics, let me show you what popped up in my feed this weekend. Now, I have a book about Elon Musk's life on my bookshelf right behind this camera. And man, to read the story of how his life started, to see where he is now and what he's doing, and the robot and the dancing, man, it's getting out of control. But the automation and robotics, there's an asset that actually ties perfectly into that. There's a couple of them. Don't worry, we're going to break them down. Data analytics, decision making. Now, this one is going to be big, I believe, for decentralized finance. That's why Microsoft and MasterCard are incorporating AI into their business models, because with artificial intelligence, you can simplify the decision making process by basically feeding pre-existing data into the AI, and the AI will make a calculated decision based on what has happened before and what is predicted to happen again. So that is going to revolutionize finance. And then when you incorporate smart contracts, man, you got a powerful combination there. Governance, that's really focused on AI regulation. Now, I don't really see an asset appealing to that, but then again, you never know. However, one of the trends, one of the narratives that we need to pay attention to will be the governance of AI applications. So basically what that entails is laws and regulations to allow AI use in this field or not allow AI use in this field. As a matter of fact, this fall, if you guys don't know, the big problem for the Hollywood writer's strike this fall was because of AI. They did not want the studios to use AI generated scripts, images, things like that, because they felt like it was going to take away from the human creation process. Now, I don't want to get into that part of this conversation. We're just going to keep the focus, but they have a point. The next one on that note is content creation. Now, this one's going to be super simple, barely an inconvenience, because there's only one asset that I would suggest you pay attention to when it comes to AI content creation. That's render. Period. They've already partnered with the biggest players in the space when it comes to generative AI: Adobe, Apple, Meta, Nvidia. They've been working with them for years on this exact same thing. That's the crazy part. I'll definitely leave a link to my render content under this one. I would highly advise you give that a watch. Now, personalized experiences and healthcare. These are your avatars, your shopping assistant. So what Target is looking to get into. Healthcare lends to the educational side, because basically what they want to do is apply artificial intelligence to learning new ways to preserve our health. Simply put, right? Add new data, new science, and we can put it in like a database. So where the artificial intelligence, when there's an emergency situation, the solution is instant. That's just one of the many aspects that's going to be changed when it comes to AI and healthcare. So those are the trends. Again, I would suggest you screenshot all of these slides here, because this is some powerful information. Now let's look at these top AI picks. These first few, these are what I call the big boys, the blue chips of AI, the OGs, because these projects have been around for a number of years and they've had the time to dive into artificial intelligence. ICP is at the top for their AI infrastructure. Now, I know that in the summer, ICP, the Definity Foundation, they set aside $5 million for the development of AI within the ICP ecosystem. So that gave me the impression that ICP plans to use AI for a broad set of use cases, which would actually put it under the same guise as SingularityNet, which you can see on this list as well, under general purpose AI. Here's the biggest benefit to that. You'll have the opportunity to secure artificial general intelligence. So wherever you see AGI, that's what that means. Artificial general intelligence is the holy grail. It's the singularity, where all of the information that has ever been available is accessible at once. That is the ultimate end game for AI. Again, removing all of the other notions, the scary stuff, the robot rebellions, apocalypse, all of that. It's aiming to get that artificial general intelligence that's going to be the base foundation, the foundation layer for future AI applications. So ICP, SingularityNet, that's their focus. That's going to give them a major advantage going forward. Because remember, like I said, not all AI projects are created equal. Some incorporate, some are focused. They're AI driven. One of those would be Fetch AI. Has an interesting story, another OG in the space. I remember when I first got into crypto, it was really one of the first 10 assets that I really started to dig into. And it was mainly because of their relationship with the Mobility Open Blockchain Initiative, which brought together the biggest automotive companies in the world, Honda, BMW, GM, Bosch, to study how artificial intelligence and emerging technologies can be incorporated into self-driving vehicles. From there, that was 2019. Fast forward to 2021, Fetch AI and Bosch come together for another partnership that uses Fetch AI's autonomous agents. These autonomous agents are essentially programs that you can write to do all of the mundane tasks that you don't want to do, pretty much. Now, as I was putting this together this morning, I found a clip of Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI, creator of ChatGPT. He talked specifically about the benefit of autonomous agents. Check this out.
The answer will be like, start slow and, set the training wheels very low. And then as we understand the risk surface and where it's okay and where it's not, we can make thoughtful, risk-adjusted decisions about how to move those training wheels up. But the upside here is going to be tremendous for people. If you think about having an agent that you can give a task to help you with whatever you're trying to do and be confident it'll go do it, that's awesome.
So if the crown prince of AI sees the value of autonomous agents, that's the confirmation for you right there. Next asset is one of my personal favorites, IoTX. And this is because of their machine phi. Now, we just looked at the clip of the Tesla robot. So going deeper, the machine-to-machine economy is going to use artificial intelligence to allow these robots to communicate to each other without human intervention. IoTX has been working on these types of devices that can communicate to each other. So you have a layer of IoT incorporated with artificial intelligence to make the machine learning process even faster. IoTX made this list because of their angle with the machines, with the robots, with the devices. They also already have real world devices on the market, the Pebble, the UCam, and when it comes to AI in healthcare, they also have a decentralized health data application running on IoTX. So they got their fingers in the right spot. And then here's another advantage. Earlier this year, they partnered with Solana to be brought into that DePIN infrastructure that I've been going on about the last couple of weeks, which is decentralized physical infrastructure networks. These are going to be distributed networks connected under the same umbrella, but they're distributed, right? Distributed networks where these devices like the Pebble, the UCam, the Tesla bot, that will be their base of operations essentially. So again, it's removing the human element and allowing these machines to be autonomous and move about on their own. So that's why IoTX made this list. Now let's move over to the last blue chip. Okay. And this one is big. As a matter of fact, this episode was supposed to come out a day ago, but I had to redo it because I needed to get right on Origin Trail. So Origin Trail focuses on artificial intelligence for the supply chain. And I'm going to give you one big reason why this is huge. The Promoting Resilient Supply Chains Act, which just passed its first vote in the House here in the United States, it focuses on emerging technologies for this program to be applied to the supply chain. Why is that important? Well, Origin Trail is part of the Supplier Compliance Audit Network, also known as SCAN. This is an association of importers, Costco, Walmart, Target, Home Depot, where their factories and warehouses audit their entire operation, and that information is stored on Origin Trail's chain. Absolutely mind-blowing, right? But that's not all. Because I have an AI cheat sheet. It's going to be the last slide I'm going to share with you. And this is where you're going to see Origin Trail end up under the natural language processing trend because of their application called ChatDKG, which is Decentralized Knowledge Graph. But this framework allows trusted AI enhanced search capabilities, providing insights into every aspect of the supply chain. So if the political discussion in the United States is the digitization and modernization of the supply chain, and Origin Trail not only has AI tools for the supply chain, but some sort of regulatory leg up here in the United States, and it's listed on Coinbase. Yeah. Again, why I called it blue chip. So again, top 5: ICP, Fetch AI, IOTX, Singularity Net, Origin Trail. Those are your heavy hitters when it comes to artificial intelligence. Now, let's get to the second half of this list. As you can see, Render is definitely a blue chip. All right, should have put that up there. But AI content creation, nobody else is leading the charge. So just go with Render. Everypedia, Veracity, Corgi AI, Sensorium, Galaxy. You can see the trends that I felt that they most closely aligned with. Everypedia is a very interesting project. Crypto.com users are familiar with the IQ token. What this is the blockchain version of Wikipedia with a profitable business model. The IQ token, is used for staking. It is also used for all of the interactions on the website. So if you want to get access to next levels of information, you're going to need the IQ token. If you want to contribute information to the website, you're going to need the IQ token. If you want to edit information on the website, you're going to need the IQ token. There's going to be many other features that'll come out down the road that require the IQ token. So here's the catalyst I'm seeing for Everypedia. Once we go mainstream and people start looking for this token and that token and this token, and it's already been promoted to them from places like crypto.com, and once Coinbase lists them, Coinbase will start doing it again, because right now we're in the age of educating people. I'm seeing that a lot of the largest crypto companies are focused on educating people before they get ready for this mainstream bull run. That's going to be a sleeper project because it already has all of the public information. And I'm talking about, you can learn about different cryptos. There's events from history, news. There's bios on CEOs and everything. Like Everypedia has it all. So I'm really looking at the catalyst where once we go mainstream, Everypedia will be the Wikipedia of blockchain. And we already know how many people go to Wikipedia daily. Yeah. Veracity is an interesting setup. Like I said, it's another project that's been around for a number of years. They have patented ad verification technology that uses artificial intelligence simply to detect whether a view is an actual view. And for advertising companies, marketers, that is treasure trove of greatness. Okay, so they're going to be very attractive for that reason. But here's the other side. Major companies like Alibaba are now unleashing video platforms that incorporate artificial intelligence. So this is another situation where an asset was working on a product where the market wasn't quite ready yet. But now that market is here, and it's thanks to Alibaba. So Veracity, AI video applications, can't go wrong with that one. Corgi AI. This was a contribution from the community. Again, shout out QT. Community-driven AI for Bitcoin is how I describe this, because Corgi AI is credited as the first ever BRC-20. It uses ordinal technology, and it is built on Chronos, which is crypto.com, which is why they've been marketing it like crazy recently. The fact that they are going to use AI for NFTs caught my attention. The fact that it is running on ordinal protocols, it's a BRC-20 token, that's bringing utility to Bitcoin. That's why it caught my attention. This would kind of fall in the category of a meme coin, I thought at first. But then when I looked at the use case, if they deliver on their promise, this asset is under half a penny right now. It won't be there much longer. All right. Now, last asset, personal favorite here. When it comes to personalized experiences, Sensorium Galaxy is where it is. It is literally where it is. And I haven't talked about Sensorium in so long, but that's because they've been working behind the scenes. I can tell you that most recently, they've updated their tokenomics to now the 100 million Sensorium tokens, they get burned per transaction. And that means that because you need the Senso token to interact with the music metaverses, the virtual avatar app that they have, and any other applications, they're trading, decentralized exchange, right? That means that there's going to be a lot of burning done. So that's going to make that token pump even harder. Just sucks that nobody has it listed anywhere. KuCoin had it, but then they kicked out US customers. I don't want to say anything else. But guys, yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to show you this cheat sheet here. Screenshot this, because when you're looking into AI cryptos, this is how you want to attack it, okay? There are trends and there are assets that will fall under these trends. And this is just the applications and the reasons why of the assets that were covered in this video. I want to leave you with this point here, though, all right? In 2017, 2018, that bull run, it was mostly driven by DeFi. And then when I got involved, I got the chance to witness the 2021 bull run, and that was driven by NFTs and the metaverse. Fast forward to 2023, and it looks like artificial intelligence is going to lead this bull run. So, with that though, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You know what I want you to do above everything else. Have a great day. Have a prosperous day. And remember, if the money is digital, so is the hustle.